Welcome, dear seeker. Let us begin in stillness, not by effort, but by awareness. Take a slow breath and allow yourself to enter a deeper level of attentiveness. Today I invite you into a vast and richly layered field of spiritual instruction, the living transmission contained within Light on the Path to Spiritual Perfection, book number 9. This book is not a single teaching, and it is not a system arranged in sequence. It is a living collection of spiritual insights, techniques, reflections, and experiences emerging from real work within an initiatory field of practice. It is the voice of the path speaking from many directions at once, revealing the subtle mechanics of transformation, the responsibilities of mastery, and the deeper architecture of spiritual life. The deeper purpose of this book is maturation, not merely awakening, not merely development of abilities, but spiritual adulthood. The teachings lead the seeker beyond fascination, beyond experimentation, and beyond theory, into responsibility, clarity, balance, and conscious participation in divine order. Because spiritual development is not something to play with. It unfolds across years, lifetimes, and demands balance in all dimensions of existence. This book therefore prepares the seeker to walk the path with seriousness, awareness, and reverence. One of the central spiritual themes revealed here is lawfulness within creation. Nothing happens randomly. Every action generates consequence. Every imbalance grows if not corrected. And every seed unfolds according to universal law. Spiritual development requires learning to read these laws in life circumstances, in health, in relationships, in inner states, and in destiny itself. The universe constantly speaks, sometimes through subtle guidance, sometimes through increasing pressure. Growth occurs when we respond consciously. Another profound initiatory movement presented in this book is the understanding of polarity as an engine of evolution. Divine guidance draws the human being forward. Karmic pressure pushes the human being from behind. Grace invites, fate compels, and both serve development. The seeker learns to recognize signs early, to intervene consciously, and to balance disharmony before suffering becomes unavoidable. This is spiritual intelligence applied to life. A central transmission of this book concerns conscious self-management. Spiritual development is not separate from practical life. Management principles, relationship awareness, nourishment, behavior, decision-making, they all reflect the law of analogies. How you live outwardly reflects your inner structure. How you nourish yourself reflects your personality, and how you respond to life reveals your level of awareness. Spirituality is not escape from life. It is mastery within life. Another essential teaching concerns the structure of human development itself. The human being evolves through stages, from ordinary personality to refined individuality to cosmic consciousness to divine realization. This process is not symbolic. It is actually transformation of the mind, the soul, the energetic structure, and the perception of reality. The aspirant becomes first a complete human being, then a conscious participant in creation, and ultimately a vessel of divine presence. The book also reveals profound insights into spiritual technology, autosuggestion, and the shaping of subconscious reality. The activation of energy centers, especially the master center of focused consciousness, the use of symbols, prayer, and intention as transformative forces, the harmonization of the personality through balance of the elements. Each technique is not an isolated exercise, but a part of a coherent system of inner transformation. Another powerful theme explored deeply in this work is discernment. The world is full of promises of easy transformation, instant solutions, miracles, cures, effortless enlightenment. But real transformation requires effort, time, discipline, and responsibility. Illusion dissolves when maturity arises. The seeker learns to distinguish wishful thinking from lawful manifestation, belief from experience, and appearance from essence. This clarity protects the path. The book also presents a profound vision of spiritual hierarchy and natural order. Development unfolds through refinement. Greater awareness, greater responsibility, and greater alignment with divine light naturally lead to greater wisdom and authority. This is not about domination, it is natural structure within evolving consciousness. Respect for experience, openness to guidance, and humility toward higher wisdom become essential attitudes of the major seeker. Another initiatory teaching concerns balance between spiritual and human life, the vertical orientation toward the divine, and the horizontal orientation within human existence. Spiritual practice without participation in life creates imbalance. Material immersion without spiritual alignment creates emptiness. True perfection arises when both are harmonized, spirit and matter united in conscious equilibrium. What experiences may arise through engagement with these teachings? You may feel a deepening sense of responsibility for your life, a growing awareness of subtle patterns shaping events, greater clarity in distinguishing illusion from reality. You may experience increased inner stability, more conscious decision-making, and a stronger sense of alignment with universal order. Gradually, a quiet maturity may arise, a grounded certainty, a balanced presence, and a centered awareness within life itself. Why are these teachings especially relevant today? Because modern humanity is surrounded by spiritual information, but often lacks structure, discipline, and maturity. Many seek experience without responsibility, power without refinement, and change without effort. This book restores the missing dimension, spiritual adulthood. Who is this book for? For sincere seekers who are ready to take responsibility for their development, for practitioners who want to understand the laws governing transformation, for those who seek not only awakening but mastery, balance, and clarity, for those who are ready to grow up spiritually. Ultimately, this book supports awakening, inner mastery, and conscious evolution by guiding the seeker into major participation in divine creation, to live responsibly, to act consciously, to balance life, to refine perception, and to embody wisdom. This is the path toward spiritual perfection. If something within you recognizes this call, enter the book slowly, attentively, reverently. Allow its teachings to mature your understanding and stabilize your path. For deeper initiatory training, structured practice, and living transmission, you may continue through for mystics. And for those called to sustained spiritual evolution within a living field of conscious development, the journey continues within Ordo Mysticus. You are welcome where awareness becomes maturity. May wisdom guide your actions. May balance stabilize your being. And may divine light illuminate your path. In love, light, and service, I am Rey del Sol.